Hello, I have another cool video. It's been a while because I've been working on a cool 5x5 piston door. It's not a world record, but yeah. This is my working Canadian traffic light because I live in Canada. I'm a Canada boy. So the way that the traffic lights work here is like this. So when it's green, it'll go to yellow for a little bit, then it'll go to red. Then after red, it'll go back to green. So, this is my traffic light, and you probably wonder, why did you make a traffic light? Well, I had this idea to remake all of Mumbo's Jumbo's challenges. There will be a playlist in the description of that, not by me. So this is like a repeaterless triple piston extender. Well, these are repeaterless builds, so like this is a repeaterless 2x2 flush and seamless or heated and not seamless. But I will go over these in different videos. And this is color combination lock, and this is just for fun, 100% dense 3x3. Oh, we didn't make the 4x4. Anyways, don't mind this. Let's just see it. So, the first thing you might realize, this thing looks so complicated. Oh my god, I will do a tutorial at the end. So let's take a bit. Yellow. Red. And then when you unflick the lever, it'll go from red to green. There you go. Okay, so this thing might look really complicated with the dropper loop here in the corner and then whatever this is. But it's actually not that bad. So I'm gonna do a tutorial because it's that simple. Now, I'm gonna rush this, so I'm gonna try to explain this as much as I can because I don't have much longer. So I'm recording this while I'm doing online school because, yeah, I would be at school right now, but yeah, fine. So, the layout, I will try to get the list of resources in the description. So you're gonna start with a double piston extender. This double extender is basically the core of the whole thing. On the left, you're gonna have you're gonna 4 blocks out and then do this. This will be this slider. And then the other slider is the exact same thing, but you're gonna have 3 dummy blocks. You're gonna go 6 blocks out and then place 2 here. And then these blocks are gonna be this. And then the line is already up here. It's just saying it's already go. Like it's already on. Like you cannot drive. And the line's actually up there, sorry. And this is your floor. Now you're probably wondering, why can't this slider just be one more in? It'd literally be a layer smaller. Well, we need this block, but we need a solid block here always to always do a double extender. So that's why this block is magenta, not anything else. And also this is why this is like this. So let's start with the, I guess, the control. Well, before we get to the control circuit, we might as well just build the double extender, and actually just do control circuit plus input. So the input is here, right? No, 1 over. Okay, so this is your input block and your layout. We're next going to grab a torch and put it there, and 2 hoppers. Now, you can already see we're getting into the madness. This item loop, I did this myself. Well, Hi helped me just a little bit, but we're gonna put a shovel. I use concrete. I meant to use wool, but fine, I'm just use wool. We're gonna have a shovel in there in the first slot, 12 items in the second slot, and then a shovel here. It is important that we have a shovel here. It does not work like this, I swear. So you have to do it like this. And this acts as a, I guess, a ROM. And we're going to do some more comparing stuff. So we're going to get to the other part of yellow afterwards. This comparator is on subtract mode. This one will have a dust with a block here. It's important it's like this because of certain reasons. And the way we're going to compare to this, or subtract to it really, is we're going to have a dust here, a comparator here, because room efficiency is important because of this area here, which is completely differently set up, as you can see here. So in here, you're going to put 7 snowballs. This will give us signal strength 3. or 716 items, so you could use banners, signs, ender pearls, or snowballs. My favorite's obviously snowballs. And this will give 2 pulses with a bunch of delay between 2 of them on both edges. And the way you get to test that is, well, first you're going to have an observer facing upwards. This is for the double extender, which we might as well just build now. So this is actually, yeah, double extender. This is a slab. I don't think this needs to be a slab. It does, well, to prevent butting to this, but it should not be an issue. Just keep it a slab for now. I had it a slab while testing and I forgot to move it. And yeah, so also one thing you might be wondering, when will this dust affect this furnace doing this? Well, no, it will not. Because first of all, it will never, because no matter if this is 15 signal strength or not, this comparator will constantly read this furnace, but if this was a repeater, then it would accept it, because repeaters cannot read furnaces or containers. In reality, you can actually use a cauldron here, if you think about it, because you can just fill up a cauldron here, but furnace, it looks cool. So next we gotta go into our, I guess, 3-stage dropper loop. Well, it's not really 3 stages, it's more like a 2-stage dropper loop, but it only happens on the rising edge of the door, so when you flip the lever. And that's how we control this slider. So, we're going to quickly build this. There is only 1 minecart. There were going to be about 4-ish, but I didn't need to because I was dumb. So we're going to have a dropper here. We're going to go 2 over, and then a dropper up, and a dropper here, and then we're going to put a bunch of hoppers. So we're going to point 1 into the dropper, 3 pointing into this hopper, and then 2 in there. In reality, you could just save an extra hopper by putting a double minecart between here, but I'm too lazy to do that, so just do that. And remember, I said the item list might be in the description. I might be too lazy to put it in because I have to rush this video, maybe. Depending, or I can just release it after. So we're going to have a comparator, and we're just going to drop our only minecart in the build in there. And this just, you don't need this, it just makes a reliability. Actually, this is needed for 3 reasons. One reason is if the player is standing right here, they can pick up the item. The second reason is for reliability, and reliability means that the item in this dropper will have a 99% chance that it will go inside this hopper. That other 1% chance it will get shot out and it will miss. That's why there's a cart here, just for reliability. And this little part here that I'm moving here does not go outside the doorway, so I can still place blocks here. Okay, so next we gotta get the other part, so we're gonna need 2 vortex. I believe this can be about 4 and 2, like this, but I'm too lazy to try that. You can try that yourself, and you'll know when it breaks. This will go into a 2-tick to get as much delay as possible, because I had a hard time with that. And next we can get into lime, which will be like that. That'll be lime part 1. This slider is a slider that does a double extender, but it will do 1 single at a time. So what happens is this block will fire this, but at the same time it will also fire this back piston, but this piston will never be able to accept it. Okay, he helped me with the hopper time, by the way. So, and also this here is actually just a simple toggle. It'll fire the top one first, then the bottom one, so when the item enters here, it will go up to here. And then once in this comparator will read it, and then it will fire the top one, but then all these hoppers is just delay. You're probably wondering, well, won't this dropper fire on both edges? Well, that's where the big brain comes in. This dust will just stay on from this comparator. So, the reason why this slider does not fire on both edges, no, is this dust will just stay on, so it will just fire this one, so when the only time this can refire again is when this turns off, which will be on the other edge of the door. So if we put 1 item in here, you will now have the closing circuit of the door. I guess you could say closing, I don't know what you can do. So when you flip the lever, it takes a bit. So it goes to yellow, and then it goes to red. And this is, yeah. Now the other edge. We're going to build the other edge now, so when we unflick it, it will work. We're going to put a comparator right here. Because I was thinking of doing some toggle stuff over here with a piston and then a cart with another cart on top, but then I realized that's completely pointless and I could just fit an extra delay here. This extra delay actually might have to be double ported because these two hoppers is about 7 ticks or so, and this is 8, so I'm not, and this has to fire when the item's in here, so I'm not sure. Now we're gonna have another comparator here, and we're gonna do some more comparing to stuff. Technically, this one could be a composter, and this furnace, and this one could be a cauldron, but it doesn't matter. In here, you're going to put the signal strength of 4, which is an extra 4 snowballs. At 11, as you can see on the F3 menu, if you look on the very right side, it will say targeted block, blah blah blah, redstone wire, east, north, power 4. That is the signal strength. And we are comparing to 4 because of this stuff. So, and we're going to do some toggle stuff. So, because our lever is actually currently flipped right now, we have to change one thing about this, and that's, well, we're going to get back into line, but that this toggle is down. That's only because the lever is flipped. And we're going to do something similar to what we had over here, but not like this, but in reverse. So it'll be like this. And that actually should be the whole traffic light done. Do not test it. This is a very simple build, because I don't do a lot of simple builds a lot, but it goes from red, then it'll go to yellow, but it was dirt, because that's the only way I can find to do it. And then it'll go to green, so then you can put your black concrete floor. And yeah, I'm in a little bit of a rush because if you hear any ukulele in the background, I can't do anything about that. And then when we open it, it goes from red to green. And there we go. So that is my working traffic light. This is not Mumbo's traffic light. His goes slightly different, but mine, I live in Canada, so it goes from green to yellow to red, and then from red to green. So I guess that's it for my traffic lights, and hope you enjoyed it. If you're an ukulele in the background, I'm sorry I can't do anything. Like and subscribe. Get me to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I will do something insane. Bye.